What's up everyone, it's me, the action figure freak once again, and today I'm going to open my very first Super 7 action figure, and it's the New Japan Pro Wrestling Will Ospreay. Isn't he like currently now an AEW champion? I'm not too sure, but I mean he's one of the best wrestlers, and I remember when this came out and I never had the balls to open it, but now it's finally time since wrestling is peak again. Okay, I'm just halfway through the opening process, but just wanna keep an eye here on that. I mean, just first up, look at this figure. Look at how it's displayed with here. What's that? The G1 Climax? I don't think so. Yeah, but it's some trophy. But holy, that's awesome. And I mean, if you look here at the back of the box, like here these 3 layers of boxes, like the cardboard one to not damage it, then over the plastic this thing here with chrome parts over it, which is just holy, which is just amazing. So I've never seen a box that's been like so detailed, so protected. I mean, even that one here was in a foil. Holy, that just wanted to appreciate that. Let's keep on opening him. Okay, and here we got him right out of the box, giving it a quick 360 as always before I put my fat fucking fingers all over the figure. And I gotta say, this one is interesting. So, for me, okay? Don't mind me if I make some mistakes with this one, but that's really basically my first Super 7 action figure, and I'm not familiar with anything of this. But yeah, I would say let's start off by taking off the jacket and yeah, going over the articulation. Okay, just one more thing before we go to the articulation. This figure comes from a time where I was used to open figures like this, the Dean Ambrose. No, that was 2018, but the articulation was almost the same. So yeah, I'm really interested what we're gonna have here. First up, we got a, I think, dotted head joint. Yeah, something like this here. That rim is super small. I really don't know why they even would make it that small. Just force it into there. But I think the way the heads are changed is really amazing. Like, is it soft? Nah, because as you see, the the ball on the joint is bigger than the hole. But there's not much pressure needed to get it down on there, which is amazing. And I mean, you can do mostly all poses with the head, or the way he can look. It's just on the back of his head that it's not, oh god, it's not able to be put like back up front. But since the peg hole is so small, it could even, yeah, stand in that position. Then we get ball jointed shoulders. These move pretty good, but I don't know why. Maybe that is because I have kept that figure for like 3 to 4 years in the box. But I mean, look at here, that white stain. Also on the top here, we got these color changes. I mean, I know there is a lot of detail on his skin tone, but it looks like a sunburn. Don't mind me, it's a lot of love to detail on there, but yeah, it just looks a little weird. And if we get mistakes like these here for 50 euros that I paid back then, then that's going to be bad. Yeah, then we get a, yeah, ab crunch, pretty normal, but it's pretty soft. Should hold a figure on top of his shoulders. It could get loose, I think. Then we get these swiveled arms, and pretty nice. I was at first a little mad that we don't have double jointed elbows, because these were known to that time. but we get these swiveled one-jointed elbows. So that is pretty nice. That's something I wished from Hasbro before a long while with their female figures, like ball-jointed shoulders and just swiveled elbows. That would have been amazing. They didn't do it. Then we get horizontal hinges on the hands. Also, these are really, really soft. Also here, these little painting issues, these plastic issues. I think we get like hip swivels, but oh god, a lot of stuff is really stiff in the beginning and doesn't move at all. But yeah, we get hip swivels. These are not too tight. These are not too hard. These are, I would say, almost some of the best hip swivels that I got. Then up here we get ball jointed legs, but these are, just look at that. These are really pushed inside of here, and that kind of pants part up here on his hips is with a softer plastic, so he could kick or do stuff like this here. Let's see, can he also, yeah, he can kind of pull the legs back. That was always an issue with the wrestling figures and a lot of others with the hard plastic. Further than that to the back wasn't possible. And I mean, like, in a standing position, this is not much, as you see. And it's even angled to the side. If we go normal to the back, yeah, it's not really much. On here, we can go really, really far to the back. This is amazing. This is really good. Going lower, yeah, we have swivels on these ball joints, pretty good. We got, and that's another thing I was really interested in. We don't have double jointed knees. So what? It's been a while that I've seen that. One jointed knees, but these are swiveled. Not on the shin. No, we get knee swivels. These are, I don't know. I didn't use them that much, okay? I don't want to rant about it, something that I don't know. Then we got here classic vertical hinged feet. These move pretty okay. I can't really feel if these are going to be loose, but I don't think so. It feels pretty solid. So then I would say let's move on to his accessories. And first up, this is a piece of art. We get this really nice cloth vest. First up, the strap here is, yeah, put onto the vest. So I don't know, that's a lot of love to detail. We got the metallic blue. We got these shoulder pads in different materials. This is some leather kind of plastic kind of stuff. Here we got some more silver stuff. Even inside, everything is yeah, knitted together. Maybe that's the wrong word. But don't mind me, I'm from Germany, okay? No, but for real, this is a really, really nice vest. And if you put it on like on him, let's see again. Before he had the title under the vest, you like close the vest with your hands, and then with that here, putting on. Come on, let me do it. Let me finish. That's what she said. No, but for real, even though I have to figure out how these cloth cape pieces of Super 7 are used, if you put the hood up or not, gonna figure that out. But I mean, it looks really, really, really good. That's a lot of love to detail. Then we got, as I said, the New Japan Pro Wrestling IWGP Championship. This one looks really good. Let me see it on camera, since it looks a little different. Yeah, here, that's the Junior Heavyweight Champion. So we got even the letters on that belt molded into here. And as you see, all these parts here, compared to my fingers, that's really awesome. Nothing I would have seen from Mattel. I mean, they do a good job, okay? Gotta say that. Then we get here the katana from his entrance back then. I'm pretty sure he's not using it anymore. Then that got another mold on here. Trophy. Best of the Super. Okay, that's amazing. That's also such a small mold. Like, look at the size of this thing. And they made a text into here. Amazing, really nice. But no, don't tell me it can't stand. It can't stand on its own. That's a shame. That's a shame. Some weights down here would have been amazing. Yeah, don't try it again. Then we got a second facial expression, and I mean, let's compare these two. We got a normal, not smiling, but relaxed face, and then we get the like aggressive one showing the teeth, little fucked up hair, but really, really awesome. Going over the back of the head. Yeah, all these hair here also molded on there, looking pretty clean. Then let's move on with the accessories. These two also fucked me up a lot. Like, we got bandages on here, but why? Why are these in normal human color? Why isn't he wearing some? That's a question I have no answer for. Moving on to, well, what are we going to take? We take two flattened hands, like these two here. So for slapping and stuff, or for, come on guy. Like, yeah, these are looking pretty good. Do we have other doubled hands? Like, you get these two fists on right now. We get these two here. So kind of opened grabbing hands. Also, these are pretty good. Let's put them over here. We got two pointy fingers. These here. That's also really nice. Could use these everywhere. And then we got like, oh, some more opened grabbing hands. Also, these are looking pretty good, pretty clean. So yeah, and that's pretty much all of the accessories. Let's talk about some more stuff about this figure, and then I'm finally finished for today. Okay, to the details. I don't know if I'm just bad at posing. But yeah, that's a pretty basic wrestling jump and punch, whatever you would call it. I don't know why he could do that clean. It's pretty hard to pose a figure like that. Now we're talking about, yeah, as I said, the details. I mentioned most of them, but these are the bad details, are also the rating 1 to 10, because, don't get me wrong, the figure itself is really, really good. Pretty nice quality, the paint and everything. Most of that stuff is it's as it should be, okay? But there's just a few things I just don't understand for the year of 2021 when this came out. First up, as I said, $50 back then, and yeah, it was dollars, I think. I don't know how much euros that was, but it was still a really expensive figure. And even though they got that skin color everywhere, like, what's that? Why leave that on? And even here, it looks like sunburn with these white parts all over the body. I don't know why they would keep something like this on the figure, and if they sell it that high, maybe because of the copyrights with these wrestlers, but why not looking at the quality standard? I mean, I don't know if it's possibly because I didn't open it since 2021, if these color stains are because of that, but I don't think so. I mean, just look at this from the vest. Look at this here from the vest. I mean, the red I would think is okay. Like, if it's, you could say it's a wound or anything. If you pose it right, you won't even see it, but come on, what's that? And I mean, on the back, you can see it pretty damn well. Also here on the legs, like, that stain here. On a price like that figure, expect a higher quality. Like also here. I mean, I expect that from Marvel Legends or even from Mattel Elite line or anything, even from the Ultimate Editions, but they're not charging $50. I mean, it's an indie wrestler, a pretty cool one, gotta say, but holy, why charging that price that damn high up? On a rating 1 to 10, holy, what should I rate this on? I mean, even the skin color got even over his bandage here on the, not ankle, holy, what's with my English today? On the wrist here, the wristbands. Why the hell? How should I rate that? I mean, at itself, it's a pretty cool and nice figure, but oh god damn. Okay, 1 to 10 rating. Let me try to make this quick. I mean, what do we get here? We get the figure itself, and I mean, let's just focus on what we get, not on details or anything, just what we get. The figure itself is pretty good, pretty okay. The articulation is not, which downgrades the figure. So let me say from 10 out of 10, losing some height, to 9 out of 10. The kind of quality they did like with these color stains extracts like 1.5 points for me. So we're on a 7.5. And then we get such a detailed and nice jacket. I mean, this is one of the best kinds of action figure cloth accessory that I've seen. But why not wire that? I mean, that was the word I was searching for. Why isn't it wired? Because like the hood would work. I know it works, like on the Mayfix Scarlet Spider-Man it did. Oh god, holy crap. Like yeah, I mean even Jedi Toys could do wired cloth capes on a 30 euros figure. So yeah, 7.5 minus what we got on the jacket, 6.5. This thing can't stand, and we are on a 6. But don't get me wrong, this figure ain't bad. Oh, it can stand. Okay, 6.5. But let me tell you one thing. The figure itself is pretty good. We get an extra head. We get like all the hands that would be needed. We get like a cape. We get a championship. We get a trophy. And we get an entrance gear accessory. Entrance accessory. Okay, even if it's bent way too much. Like this is not what a katana should look like. This is bent pretty bad. But we got it. We still got it in here. So I would give this figure a rating from 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. But I couldn't go up higher. I mean, I waited for so long time to open this. And yeah, I thought to myself, like with the box and stuff, like that box here I took out of here many times. So I was expecting like a really high luxury thing, but Super 7 can just be displayed in boxes. These are not for opening. Or just put them into one good pose and leave them forever like that. These are not for stop motions, for posing and stuff. It feels like, okay, it feels like. That's just my opinion. But maybe I'm getting hooked to these after a while, but I don't think so. So 7 out of 10, pretty good figure for itself with all these accessories, with the whole box and stuff. 7 out of 10, but couldn't give anything higher than that. So yeah, since that's pretty much everything for today, I hope you have an awesome day. And yeah, now it's finally time to say, action out!